All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Second Thursdays. We're going to get the show started. First up to bat, we have our sacrificial poet.
Please don't kill me.
Scott Wilson.
Finna die, boy.
All right.
Thank you. That was a great poem.
Thank you. That will take we're supposed to have these memorized. I drove 1,000 miles for love. Woman known and idolized, golden hair, bluest eyes, beckoned me here from Texas. So I packed up my life in a 97 Dodge Ram pickup truck, hauling a U-Haul trailer. Left behind 20 years of friends and lovers, of enemies and exes, of taquerias and taverns and late night lunacy, and headed north. Houston was a city where I figured out who I was and where I forgot who I am. It's a big city where the freeways flow like rivers and the bayous flow like swamps. Flatlands on the Gulf where summer is a sauna and winter is a week. Through the redneck wasteland of southeast Texas, through the spicy, sweet, slippery swamps of Louisiana, to a rest stop just across the Mississippi border, where an old oak tree bade me stop. I pulled my truck and trailer into that rest stop, and I got out and I had a chat with Mr. Oak. And I said, am I going the right way? Am I making the right choice? Or am I making the biggest mistake of my life? That damned old oak tree just answered yes. 1,000 miles of blacktop and concrete. 1,000 miles of do you know where you're going? Do you know what you're doing? And the only answer was the talking heads on the stereo telling me about life during wartime. Little did I know. Through the endless highways of Alabama, where the freeway runs forever and the speed traps hide over every hill. Through Atlanta, where I discovered that pulling a truck and trailer into the parking lot of a Waffle House on Jimmy Carter Boulevard required more physics than I had learned. Into South Carolina, where in the fading light I saw what looked like a giant red ass pointing up at the sky. Like somebody had hired Andy Warhol to paint a water tower with little assist from John Waters. On across the border to the biggest omen of my journey, my exit, New Hope Road. One thing we all know about omens, it's that they're not always good. I could tell you a long, sad tale, of long, dark nights of the soul, and long, bright days of fading hope. But this is a happy room. So I'll just say that I was left with two beautiful boys, a new circle of friends, and a distinct lack of learning curve. Hard day? Because what did I do next? After that night, exactly 1 year ago tonight, when I found myself on the street, beating feet, nothing to eat, living in a motel, and contemplating the end, I flew 3,000 miles for love. Scarlet hair and azure eyes, mind of flame and fingers of fire. She was a goddess. And she had a beautiful boy that anchored her, just the way mine anchored me. Doomed from the start, we traded pecks on the cheek for pixels on the screen, long emails for long embraces, and phone chats at bedtime for waking up together. We begged, we pleaded, we asked the universe for a sign, we asked, show us a way. And one thing about Mr. Universe, he can be a taciturn bastard. We parted as friends, it ended well. In fact, she texted me tonight and told me to break a leg, and I don't think she meant it. So what do I do now? Have I learned anything? Now, my friends, I will wait for love to come to me. Love can knock on my door. Love can send up a smoke signal. Love can leave a damn message at the tone. But I might not be home. Not for a while.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, put your hands together right now for your feature, Mr. CP.
Good.
Yeah. What can I tell you that really means something? I like poetry a lot. A lot. It cost me my first marriage. I love it so much. I have this belief system when it comes to love. You can't really love somebody unless you hate something about their ass about this much, you know? Or it's just infatuation. You know, I'm dating your 2-month representative, you're dating my 2-month representative, we're gonna really meet each other 6 months away from now, you know? So I really got out of the habit of writing these grandiose, epic confessions of love poems. Now they're more of these, like, small, I hate you these much poems. And I think Justin's gonna help me out there, all right?
I was but if you
Okay, sweet, awesome. Give it up for Justin John, ladies and gentlemen.
I already
Pyrotechnics. They'll tell you we all start fires, right? And we walk away from them, and we return pissed, even angry, because we've destroyed what we've once cherished. I'm sorry is not an apology, it's a fact that I wear with my divorce papers. I am no Carpenter's son, but I keep placing women on pedestals that I've built for them that are too fragile to hold their own weight. There are mirrors in the eyes of all of my lovers. I thought that's why they never saw me, but now I see it's why I never saw them. So, dear diary, yo, I got a habit for building beautiful relationships. Dear lover, at the first sign of a cold shoulder, I will burn what we've built down. Dear God, teach me better ways to keep this heart warm, cause in a given week, I drink more than I eat. I never met a liquor I didn't love. Never met a loved one that can hold me the same way you hold on to your insecurities. I never met an insecure woman that I didn't find beautiful, and I don't know if that means that I'm beautifully broken, or if it's just that my heart is beautifully broken. My first love published so much pain behind my eyes that every woman after her with a high school education could read it. And y'all, don't get me wrong, I don't carry baggage into relationships. I carry check cards with insufficient funds, so I don't have to pay deposits on somebody else's skeletons in closets or withdrawal fees when love leaves and runs. Dear diary, I was a hopeless romantic, now I'm just turning tricks. Dear lover, expect me to wear a poker face the moment I can sense a motherfucker's playing games. The cruelest words in the English language have 2 L's in them. Like lonely, like loveless, like follow. Dear MapQuest, teach me to start following your heart, cause I'm tired of following mine and getting lost. And dear Hamlet, frailty, thy name is not woman. Frailty, I confess, and I'm tired of being involved in situations that leave me loveless. Dear Darwin, I fear the future to come. Fear evolution won't hold me. God damn it, I feel being lonely. Dear Rapper, I want to say thank you for everything you fucking taught me. Dear Rehab, I don't have a problem with my addiction for love. The only problem that I have is that I hang around junkies with fucking commitment issues, man. This ain't it. Whatever happened to the woman with the golden heart, $1 million brain, no gag reflex, and $1 million clit? Dear bright eyes. Yeah, I've made love. And yeah, I've been fucked. But I love love so much. How are y'all doing, everybody? I left home a hero amongst underachievers and returned home to myself strung out on pain, addicted to chronic nightmares, and I love you. Here I am, proving what puts the tragic in most people's tragedies are the people that live to survive after them. I'm almost never always happy, sad, sometimes depressed, even when I'm not. Mustering courage.